Thank you for having me. Hello, my name is Aubree Adams, and I just want to say thank you to all the council members and Mayor Graham for allowing me to speak tonight. After returning to Pueblo, after being gone for 6 years, I am disappointed in the city's current condition. I often feel scared when I go shopping or fill up my gas tank due to the drug use and the numerous mentally unstable people present at those locations. Last Friday in the Sam's Club parking lot, I encountered a homeless young man wearing a Jason's mask who appeared to be psychotic. He had his hands down his pants and was talking to people that weren't there, which was unsettling. Last week, I had a young homeless man lost in psychosis sit in my front yard for about 3 hours talking to people that weren't there. My home has been vandalized twice already. Now I feel I need to build a fence around my property for our safety. A person entered my backyard at 1 a.m., but the police didn't show up. They called me, though, about 6 a.m. to check on me. Sadly, 2 weeks ago, I witnessed a homeless man washing his face in a puddle in front of the Taco Bell on Elizabeth Street. I'd like to recognize all the hard work city council members do. I know your position is not easy, and I also would like to thank Mayor Heather Graham for the work she has done, the positive changes she has been doing. However, her slanderous press conference of this blame game is old, unproductive, and unprofessional. I will be voting yes on 2Cs so we can save Pueblo and not politicize it. Pueblo is dying because of drugs and crime, and you can put THC and cannabis at the top of that list. Mayor Graham can allocate all the resources we have to try to cover Pueblo's problems. Still, we will continue to have the same issues until we can get drug and crime prevention efforts in place. Just like she needed to stop giving our tax money to all the nonprofits because most of those nonprofits were allocating resources attempting to mitigate the messes that Pueblo's policies have created. But they do not address the core problem, which is we don't have any prevention. So I'd like to present a 3-part plan to improve the quality of living, our health and our safety, and improve economics and increase our tax base. First, education about policies. It's essential to understand that there are 3 different types of drug policies. One is prevention policies that aim to discourage drug use and mitigate associated harms through education and effective consequences. They help decrease governmental spending while protecting the health and safety of individuals and communities. Then we have drug promotional policies, which allow industry to profit from commercialization and normalization of drugs, leading to increased use and harm. This expands governmental involvement with regulations and costs. Then we have drug recovery policies, which provide funding for resources to help individuals recover from drug use. As our state legalizes more drug use, lawmakers will need to expand governmental efforts to address the resulting harms. Second, we need to decide which policies we can change locally, and every elected official from all sides needs to unite to make these changes. Third, we need to recognize the policies that need to be changed at the state level. Then we need a large coalition of citizens and stakeholders advocating at the Capitol to let our state legislators know that we have had enough and that Pueblo does not have the resources, the infrastructure, or the capacity to handle these reckless policies they're forcing on our community. In other words, we must stop the insanity because the goal of the state is to normalize and commercialize all drugs. I genuinely want the best for Pueblo, and I think you all do too. And I recognize that there is considerable confusion about how to move our city forward. This is why I became an advocate and started my nonprofit, Every Brain Matters. I've led a group of families to advocate in Texas this past year, and we have successfully banned all cannabis vapes there, and we are continuing to fight to ban all retail THC products with the support of the Lieutenant Governor and the Senate and the House bipartisan support. So I am ready to assist you.
Thank you, Aubree.
And optimistic that together we can make a difference for Pueblo. Let's be Pueblo's protectors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.